Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Mega Podcast for Pastrami Nation, celebrating 8 years of the meat of pop culture. My name's Nolan, and I'm joined by
Jason.
And we are the creators of Pastrami Nation. We like to talk about all things pop culture, comic books, movies, video games, anything that's cool. We try to talk about it, right?
Yeah, the meat of pop culture.
The meat of pop
the good
culture.
stuff, you know?
And I would like to say thank you to everybody who has checked out Pastrami Nation throughout the years, everybody who has liked the article, checked out a podcast, and everybody who has contributed, because we would not be Pastrami Nation without everybody who has been a part of it.
Yes.
And looking at this screen, you see a lot of people that have been a part of it. This isn't even everybody.
There's a lot of pieces to this puzzle.
Absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead and start introducing everybody. First off, I'm going in the order I see in the little boxes. So first off, I would like to introduce somebody who was a big part of Pastrami Nation's podcast even launching. If it weren't for her and, well, Jason, but we'll get to that. It's another Jason. If it weren't for them, Pastrami Nation's podcast would not have even launched. We would just be a website. So first off, let's welcome Dim Sum Hottie back to the podcast.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
How are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be great. All right, next up, we have, he was a part of the podcast during the time when we were at QBC Toys and More. It's Q.
Hey, Q.
Let me find Q, and I am going to unmute him right now. All right, Q. Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
Good to see you, Q.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. All right, next.
Talk about these topics.
Oh, it's going to be good. I think we have a twofer for the next person. It's actually, we love partnering up with comic book shops. So we did so at QBC Toys and More, and most recently we've been doing it with Line Breakers. So I would like to welcome Line Breakers comic book specialist Denton Heath and owner David McKean.
Hey, guys.
Woo! What's up?
How's it going, guys?
What up? Pretty good.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us.
No. Thank you.
This is going to be fun. Next up is, she has been on podcasts with us before, but she has also done a lot of killer reviews for us, and that is Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Welcome.
So excited. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem. Next up, this guy's cool. This guy's awesome. So he's been a longtime Pastrami Nation contributor, reviewer, reporter, and most recently he's been doing podcast on the recorded podcast we do. And that is Kevin.
Hey, guys.
Kevin, how you doing?
It's good. Good. Thank you
see
guys for having me. It's going to be fun.
Oh, this is,
yeah,
man. It is going to be something. All right, we have another twofer coming up. Let me find their name so I can unmute them. They were big part of QBC Toys and More podcast that we did. They are QBC Toys and More along with Q. I would like to welcome Robert and Crystal.
Hey, guys.
How you guys doing? It's great to be here.
Good to see you again. And we go way back with you, Robert.
Oh, Comics
we
Plus.
were kids.
Way back.
Always the cool guy at Comics Plus, you know?
Oh, man. So many years ago.
And it was like, wow, we're doing a podcast with the cool guy from Comics Plus. It was awesome, you know?
Yeah. It's so cool to have you guys on here again. And we're hoping that a lot of you that are on here will want to continue doing more long-distance podcasting opportunities with us in the future.
Yes.
So this is not just a celebration and a reunion, but also let's all move forward and have a new start. All right. Next up, let's see, where is he? He's right here. He is also the other reason why Pastrami Nation actually has a podcast.
This guy's got the coolest name ever, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
and it's Jason Smith.
yes, I mean.
Oh, no.
Hey, Jason.
And me and him go way
Hello.
back. Good old
Way
Parkview
back.
Elementary.
Don't even
Panther
know.
Pride.
Don't bring up Parkview.
That's its own podcast.
All right, let's see. Going down the line. Oh, I see who we have next. Let me find the list right here. There he is. So he has been on podcasts with us. He does video reviews, video game reviews, unboxings, and that is Noble. Hello, Noble.
How's it going, everybody?
Hey, Noble, how you doing?
Hey, guys. How are you?
Good to see you.
You guys like
I
my
haven't
cool
seen you since
background?
the other day.
You guys like
Very
my cool
Star
background?
Trek-y.
I found it on.
Yes.
I found it on the little screen thing.
Oh, and then go ahead and jump to there he is. Next up, he's on our current podcast.
This guy helped us so much.
And yeah, so much last year and this year. The podcast big on social media, big with everything, and that's Eddie.
Eddie, great guy.
Yeah, welcome,
Hey,
Eddie.
Eddie, I'd like to offer you a beer. Would you like one?
Yay.
Would you like a beer?
Hey guys, hi everybody. Sure, give me a beer.
There you go.
Thank you.
It doesn't get
Hey,
old for you.
it
does
keeps getting shorter when I hand it to you. I gotta fix it.
Great. Free.
All right,
Good to be
next,
here.
let's see. Where is he on here? Where is he? He's right there. All right, next, he's been a guest on a few of the podcasts. We like to call him the White Knight, and it's David.
Oh, hey, Dave.
Hey, David.
He's also the inaugural random fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was the first one.
random fucker.
He got thrown in, and he did so great. So
I'm breaking history. Those are accomplishments.
let's see who we got next. Oh, I see.
That's my story about recently.
And he stepped in big time, and when a lot of podcasters were not available, he helped out so much, and he's a big part of the Line Breakers community, and that is Paulo.
Hey, Paulo, how you doing?
Hey, Paulo.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. I almost missed this because I was taking a nap and didn't set an alarm.
We're glad you didn't.
We're glad you're here, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Yes, good to have you.
All right, we have two more people I'd like to introduce. First one, another very big part of Line Breakers.
Oh yeah.
And he's grown to be a really big part of what we do here at Pastrami Nation. And that's AJ. Hello, AJ.
Hey, AJ, how you doing?
How's it going? How's everybody?
Helping them out.
That's
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see you.
All right, we got
one.
one more person to introduce. And some of you may have not seen him on a podcast, but back during the QBC days, he was on a podcast. He also is on the Sarlacc Digest. Fantastic guy. We've known him for quite a while. A really awesome guy. And
really
that's
cool.
Scott Kruger.
Hey, what's up, nerds?
Hey,
How's it all
Scott.
going?
There you go.
All right. And I believe that is our group right now. We have one more who said he's having issues trying to log in. So hopefully he can jump in during this. If you see me looking off to the side, that's what I'm doing. But we are moving forward.
I thought it was just Tourette's.
We are. So let me go
Glad
ahead
somebody
and
said it.
grab our topic.
What are you talking about?
All right. So, first of all, of course, thank you all during the 8 years. Thank you for everything you've done
Yes.
for Pastrami Nation.
Yay.
Congrats to
Yes, thank you.
Way to try to steal the show, Eddie.
Yeah, thanks, Eddie Agui.
Idiot gooey. Let's go ahead and we are going to jump into our topics. I'm going to mute everybody. If you want to talk, go ahead and click unmute. You can unmute yourself as well. So
Okay.
that way we have cut down on the background noise. We're going to talk about COVID-19, guys, and what it means to the pop culture world. So, of course, all of us got hit with this thing.
We did?
As a community.
We did?
Well, yeah, it's affecting us all.
Oh,
We
no,
were not affected by it, but we
I
got
don't
hit
know.
with it.
I've been living under a rock for the last, so many years, so I don't know what any of this shit is.
No surprise there.
Is it co-eds?
But for everybody else, this has been a thing, and it's affected the world of pop culture. I know Denton can speak big time on when it comes to the comic world. I know Jason and Dim Sum Hottie can speak big about the convention part of it because they're very big in the convention scene.
Yeah, they're well-traveled in the convention scene.
So let me know first how this is affecting your part of pop culture. Go ahead and jump in, guys.
It sucks.
Yes.
It does. It does.
End of discussion.
Basically, what he means to say is that every single convention that we go to, and we pretty much go to the same ones every year, they have all been canceled or rescheduled. So our entire, everything that we are used to doing is just not anymore because everything got canceled or rescheduled.
It's like, what do you look forward to, right?
Well, and then the funny thing is that one of our favorite ones that's out here in Washington got rescheduled for the same date as one that we go to in Utah. So now we're left having to choose between these two. And it just, I mean, obviously he chose, but it makes
Which one
rough.
was that?
What if we log out, log back in?
Crypticon Seattle got, it was supposed to, it's always usually the first weekend in May, and it got rescheduled to, help me here, Jason? September, which is when Fanix is, which I really enjoy Fanix.
Oh, bummer.
Oh yeah, but
It's affected the music world as well. Nolan, you and I had talked about doing some music reviews, going to concerts, stuff like that. I had tickets to go to see Billie Eilish, and that was canceled, and seeing Coachella canceled, and all these other major concerts just canceled. It's just awful. Especially when we have
pretty
much. Right here in Victorville, there was a punk rock and wrestling concert that I had wanted to go to that I was going to do a review on, and that sucked. Canceled.
I pretty much go to Scarefest every year in Kentucky, and I'm sure that's going to be canceled. But
when is that?
it's supposed to be in October this year, but
I think it will be canceled. Yeah.
I think one of the big ones for me personally has actually been the movie theater stuff. Going to movie premieres and stuff has just it kind of sucked. I mean, they're moving stuff to demand and stuff like that, but it's not the same experience as going to a theater, buying your popcorn, buying your drink and candy and stuff, and sitting in and just enjoying and being engulfed inside that atmosphere. So I know for me personally, going to movie premieres, being able to get those reviews out like how I would like to, and just being able to sit down and not be distracted by, I don't know, something at home. It's taking a toll on me because it's just like it's a time where I can just get out and really enjoy just sitting somewhere.
Oh, big time. Just movie openings were always a big thing for us as well.
Yeah.
Let's face it, life just came to a halt with this whole COVID-19. We can't go out and do really anything.
Yeah. For me personally, I'm a long time comic book and toy collector and all that. And I always enjoyed the hunt, going out on the hunt and finding stuff, going out and picking up my books and whatnot. And, it's just, I'm still getting the stuff. It's being mailed to me, but it's just not the same. It's not as much
Target
fun
with everybody else, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's where I first met you two, Nolan and Jason. I met you guys at Target in Victorville, the old one.
Oh, yeah, good times.
And, I'd go visit Laura at Barnes & Noble all the time and go look at, the magazines and the music and stuff. I haven't been able to go there and complain about their lack of alphabetical CDs.
I used to see those posts, yeah.
It's driving me crazy.
I'm not even sure if that's going to be there when we get back.
Right.
Well, and I know Kevin's a big movie theater person. He does a lot of our movie reviews for Pastrami Nation. How's it been like having to just be reduced to pretty much video on demand?
It's been pretty horrible, actually, to be honest. I mean, there is new stuff coming out to on demand and stuff, but it's not the same. You can't get that experience. And, like he was saying earlier, like you get distracted with 500 other things. I got 2 kids running around and, got a couple little puppies just running around yapping sometimes. And it's hard to focus on, watching them and paying attention to them. So, I'm just waiting for movie theaters to open back up again and start reviewing again, focus on the movie. And it's been pretty.
Can't wait.
I love that meme going around. Okay, I finished Netflix.
Yeah.
You finished everything in Netflix.
And for line breakers, I know Scott touched on it on the comic world, and how we no longer going to do the Wednesday drop like we always used to do. It's been a big thing, right, Denton? Right, David? I mean, talk to me about how it is in your world.
It's huge. We can't get anything in new, so that just stops the whole process. But it did create opportunities for us to rethink how we do things. So I'm trying to focus on the positive, honestly. A lot of times as an entrepreneur, when you're in business, you're just going through grinding the next thing you got to do. And there's a lot of things you wish you could do different, but you don't have the time. And I find that we're really digging into how our procedures are, what our benefits are, and how we could actually reinvent ourselves while we have this downtime. So I'm just trying to stay on the positive side of it. So, it totally sucks, but then there is an upside from the entrepreneurial side of it.
There you go.
You know what I think is crazy though is it's really only been like 6 weeks or something, and it really feels like it's been forever. Even like 2 weeks into it, people are just like, oh my God, I desperately miss new books, and it's like we haven't been gone that long, but the impact of it from that aspect is really great, and it's kind of crazy.
It's like every day is every day, pretty much.
Oh, dude, every day seems like a damn year. And I got kids that have 0 concept of time, and they're even going crazy. Salud. We're still trying to make the best of things.
I want to bring up something that
cheers.
Something that hasn't been canceled yet, and it's probably going to be canceled, and it's Star Wars Celebration.
I don't want to talk about it.
Jason's holding on to hope.
Jason's in denial.
Yeah, I'm in serious denial about that. We the entire Sarlacc Digest crew, we all bought passes for the whole weekend, and actually we also bought passes for the Thursday night Disney event too, the Star Wars night at Disneyland. So I'm 99% sure that's going away also. But as it stands right now with Celebration, we got an email saying that maybe not. We don't know just yet. Just hold on tight. If it doesn't, you'll get a refund or you'll get your tickets just forwarded to whenever the new date is. So, as the digest, man, we're dying. Our life, our podcast, everything, our YouTube channel, it's all Star Wars. And this was our big event for the year. So,
right.
Who knows?
Anybody else have anything to add to that?
I got some things to add.
Okay, go for it.
The world of anime has been affected as well. Several.
Oh, it absolutely has.
Have been halted because of COVID-19. For an example, Black Clover was halted.
Right.
Just last week.
That's something we haven't really talked about is, the effect of that, because that's absolutely come to a halt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know something that somebody hasn't mentioned yet is actually video games. A lot of video game releases have been pushed back, and a lot of the stuff is having to be downloaded now. I heard that, just as an example, The Last of Us 2 was supposed to be like 10 gigs worth of a download, and not very many people are going to want to download that much onto their PS4. So I know even gaming is being pushed back for different release dates and stuff. So I know people are pretty upset about that one.
Well,
but that's just one example.
On Nintendo's,
go ahead.
Nintendo's website, for their Switch Lights, they were all out of stock because of bots. Bots went into the systems of all the retail stores, such as Walmart, and bought everything. And
damn those Autobots, huh?
Yeah. And Nintendo wrote letters out to Walmarts and Targets because they can't do anything about it. It's done at their level. So
we were at Target today. Sorry to edit.
That put a big strain on people that are staying home that wanted some entertainment, and they couldn't get it.
Well, Eddie, you bring up a good point, and on the video game front, that's something that people have been doing big time right now, is playing video games, and one that launched right during COVID, and I know that quite a few of you on this little group are playing it, is Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
It never crossed my mind.
Crossing of animals.
Doing Jurassic Park.
Oh, Jason.
I'm totally lost in this conversation. I don't do gaming, so.
Oh, Scott's like, I just put my headphones on. Never mind.
Never crossed his mind either.
I bought Battlefront, and I couldn't get out of trying to fly the X-wing out of a canyon, and I just forget it.
I'm a PC gamer in general, so it doesn't seem like PC's been affected a lot at all. We've hit a lot of sales lately and stuff like that. So, like on the PC front, at least, gaming's been pretty mainstream still.
I mean, I just downloaded Jurassic World Extinction or something, Evolution, and I went on like a 12-hour binge of playing it, and I have not done that.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Ages.
Oh, see, that is one of the, at least we have video games, and we have the comic books that came out before. We have video on demand like Scoob coming out next week. So
looks
all
so
you,
fun.
I know everybody's watching Scoob.
Yeah.
Justice League Dark also came out, and I'm interested in that because it's the end of the DC animated universe that they've built so far. So
Oh, it is.
Oh
Is it
yeah,
really? I didn't know that.
It's the final installment, and it starts off with like the mass murder of almost all of the Justice League heroes, and
Oh man,
it's
Kind of sounds like the DCEU.
it's brutal. They take the fight to Darkseid.
I love the DC animated. Like they don't dumb it down for kids the way Marvel does. Like
No, they don't.
Heads getting chopped off and Joker beating Robin to death.
I saw it,
That was
just
a great one.
just a preview image for it. It showed Darkseid ripping Mara in half.
Oh, awesome!
And I'm like,
Wow.
I got to see that.
Dang, that sounds pretty
it's
cool.
brutal. So yeah,
I love it.
Awesome.
Well,
okay, what else has everybody been doing during COVID, pop culture wise? Do you want to share anything you've been doing? Anything you've been binge watching?
Let's go around and ask everybody.
Well, I don't want to put everybody on the spot if they don't want to speak.
No,
Wait,
I do.
put us on the spot.
Put you on the spot?
Yes.
Put us on the spot.
Okay, I'm going to
We're
put you
on
guys
a
on the
podcast.
spot.
We should be put on the
Lately,
spot.
All right, so
lately we've been trying to run Dungeons and Dragons a lot using a lot of different using Discord, Roll20, and stuff like that. It's not the same as just having all the friends around the table and stuff like that. A lot more alcohol involved, if you believe it or not. But,
I heard about you, Paulo. I heard about you.
Yeah, no, I've been running a pirate campaign lately. It's been a lot of fun. I never thought I'd be so invested in something like that. But yeah, Dungeons and Dragons although like I wish like we could get together at the table a lot more. But we've been trying real hard to at least get at least one game going a week with everything that's going on, just so that we can at least try to hang out with each other again, because a lot of us still can't see each other as much as we used to, and it's been a struggle, but it's been fun.
well, let's start just picking people. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Pick our newest guy that joined. Did he join in?
Not yet. He didn't join yet. Let's, Dim Sum Hottie.
What have you been doing?
I actually got extremely lucky and was able to, it started out with me trying to find a Nintendo Switch, which everybody here and anybody watching knows is absolutely impossible unless you want to pay, buku bucks for somebody reselling it at some ridiculous overpriced amount.
Those scalpers, Jason.
Yeah, it's bad. So I didn't want to do that, and I ended up was able to order a Switch Lite on Best Buy. So I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. Like a lot.
Me too. That's adorable.
A lot. Thank you.
And I know that probably matches to what like Eddie would say, because I know Eddie and his family are playing Animal Crossing as well.
Yeah, my wife was playing it before COVID happened, and I would sit there and watch her play it. And then we had the opportunity to get a couple more Switches, and so I got one, and I'm on it for probably a couple of hours a day.
Wow, that sucks.
And Q, what about you, Q? What are you doing to stay busy, pop culture wise?
It's your
Pop
cue.
culture wise, I've just been gaming for
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Just ask the electric bill, huh?
Exactly.
But I've been playing Apex mostly, and
There you go.
been enjoying it for the most
Not
part.
bad.
And just kind of waiting for a few games to come out. Cyberpunk being one of them. The new Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's gonna be good.
Just a few others. I have been trying to go to college as well, but
There you go.
that's
That's
been
right, you're a
halted
college
because
man
of
now.
over.
Good job. man.
But just trying to stay busy.
There you go. That's all we can do. What about Robert and Crystal?
For me,
They're
it's
going insane.
Star Wars Rebels, Mandalorian, everything on Disney Plus.
Oh, that's awesome.
Also spending a lot of time building up our Voltron and Micronauts collections.
I've seen
Putting
Crystal,
some
you got
artwork in there.
Robert, he also he volunteers at our local comic shop too, so he prices their comics and stuff for them.
Oh man,
That's like comic pressing, cleaning up the old books, making them look a lot better.
Oh, very nice.
And I know Noble, I know he's been gaming because he's been doing video game reviews for us. But what else have you been doing, Noble?
Besides unboxing non-chase Funko sodas.
Yes, actually, good point that you bring that up. Denton, you guys need to start stocking those sodas, those Funko sodas at the shop, because if nobody's going to buy them, I will buy them.
Well, there you go.
He's going to hold you to that.
He will.
You better.
Hunt you down.
What do I need to stock? Wait a minute. What's happening?
Noble. If you get Funko Pop soda, Noble will buy all of them.
Funko Pop sodas.
If you get a case of 84 of them, he'll buy them.
Okay, ordered.
At retail.
Wednesday,
Yes.
Noble.
Yes.
Hey, you should totally do a review on those sodas.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I know.
Do it while you drink
but
soda.
also, yeah, I've recently got diabetes from those sodas.
Uh-oh.
But no. In the meantime, I've kind of been binging some stuff on not on YouTube, on Netflix, some stuff on Disney Plus. Spending a lot of time with family, spending a lot of time with the girlfriend, and just trying to really get through all this. I have an absolutely guilty pleasure to Grey's Anatomy right now. I hate to love it.
I'm sorry.
Get out.
It lost me around season 7.
Oh no, I'm on season 8.
Fun fact about Grey's Anatomy: the guy who plays Harvey on Nash Bridges is also was it Dr. Gray? I believe it is.
They probably haven't seen Nash Bridges.
Oh, never mind then.
If you go to Grey's Anatomy, you die.
He's looking like they should
That
know
joke
this.
went like this and then went.
Crickets chirping.
Somebody
Okay, listen.
dying to ask what they've been doing during all this, and that's AJ. AJ,
What have you
what have you been doing, man?
Just painting, getting caught up with some old literature.
What are you
Reading-
painting?
What are you painting?
Miniatures.
Oh, awesome.
Guys.
See, I knew already. I just wanted him to say it because everybody else didn't know, because he actually paints. He does an awesome job painting
Yeah.
these things.
This guy's an excellent painter.
Polos.
That's what he does.
Your army's getting done.
Jake is an excellent painter. He does.
Oh, my clones are getting done?
Yeah, at some point they'll get there.
Hey, take your time, man. It's not like we're in a rush or anything.
No worries.
You're good.
Ready for this to be over.
Yeah. AJ's an amazing painter, but yeah, it's not coming immediately.
Hey, Dan, what about you, man?
What have you been
What
doing?
have you been doing besides, doing all your, line breakers, work, and all that fun stuff?
Who'd you say? Me?
You.
Was that a PBR you were drinking? I don't think it was.
No. All I do is comics. That's all I do. Always and forever. It doesn't matter. Rona or no Rona, I comic.
That's a shirt right there. Yeah.
I love it.
And I harass AJ and David and me. It's very
We also want to be in that boat of harassing AJ and David. Yeah.
Yes. AJ is just a second Denton anyway, by the way, right?
He is. He's filled in for him. When we had our legion of replacements that stepped up because everybody else was not there that day, he was you. And he did you perfectly. Nobody knew the difference.
Yeah, it's just all the hair from my head fell onto the rest of my body. And
It's a pretty hairy subject there.
same dude, 6 inches shorter, 100 pounds fatter, same guy.
I saw those braids, Denton. Good job.
Solid.
I
miss AJ coming in and painting. I miss seeing people. We miss all you guys. Yeah.
Yes, we miss you
We
too.
miss you, line breakers.
Miss you guys.
I don't miss Paulo. No. Just kidding. I miss Paulo. Not Skywalker though. That guy. Jesus Christ.
He's painting right now too.
The White Knight.
Yeah, you want to know what
7-Eleven
he's
misses him.
That's why I haven't asked him
Nolan
yet.
doesn't miss. I know someone Nolan doesn't miss during this quarantine is Ralph.
Oh yeah. I have. If I hate people, I make T-shirts that say "I hate you," and I'll show you. Yeah.
in between some stuff. I have a question for everybody. Maybe something. What have you done with this extra time? Has anyone done anything that they just really had to like get done and they got it done and they're so happy that it's done now in their life?
I actually read the comic books that I bought from Denton.
First comic book?
Yeah, I finally caught up.
I wonder if Josh Contos will ever read a comic book.
Last I heard, he got like halfway through one.
Oh my god!
Halfway through one.
Yeah, I can't believe
it was all pictures.
Anybody else?
Anybody else that set something up that they were just never gonna do, but they finally did it because they had the time?
Before COVID, I used to drop off my son every Friday night. I used to go hang out at Line Breakers, drop off Jordan, and hang out with you guys because I didn't want to play X-Wing. I didn't want to have anything to do with it. They go over there, they do the thing. Now I'm playing X-Wing. I'm playing with the Jordan. I'm starting to grab some X-Wing stuff, and we sit down together and we play. I never thought I'd play it.
That's awesome.
I don't think you ever hung out here. I don't even know who you are. Your voice doesn't sound familiar at all. Maybe you should put like a mascot suit on. I recognize you as a furry and nothing else.
A furry.
Looks like Rocket Raccoon.
Skywalker, what about you?
Oh God, I'm turning my mic off.
So what have you been doing, or have you done anything that during this time that you didn't have time to do before? Culture related, man, not the other stuff.
We don't want to know what you did.
No.
Well, I didn't have a time for a girlfriend, so I got one for a month, and then I dumped her, and I'm back to fucking minis.
I believe you.
You're back to what?
Or that C-3PO right there will never leave you.
I just can't. Whatever he just said is the funniest shit I've ever heard. I don't even know what he said, but it was hilarious.
This is why he's here.
Plays the white knight.
Plenty of Netflix.
Dating in the pandemic.
Right.
Plenty of Netflix and Pornhub, huh?
It's considered gaming.
Oh my God.
Joystick.
Who said it's considered gaming?
I just saw that. I did not want to see
you know
that.
what? I think it's time for the next topic, yeah?
Well, we didn't ask everybody.
Oh, wait. I didn't get to say what I did.
Who do we miss?
Miss Jason?
Me?
Miss Jason.
We miss Laura.
Laura?
No. Oh, for David's question.
Yes.
Yeah.
For both
go
of
ahead,
your
guys,
questions.
chime in. Let us know. What have you been doing?
We
didn't have time.
We're just not that important to you, huh?
Not you, Noble.
You don't care what we think.
I'll just turn around and go this way.
Go ahead, guys. Jump in.
Like I said, I've been playing Jurassic World Evolution. Got sucked into that. I do the horror thing, like meet up with my horror friends and we make top 10 lists for horror.
Horror.
Lots of horror stuff. Like we did
we kind of live in a horror movie right now.
I know. We did
Where's the zombie?
the whole series of Halloween versus Friday, and we did which one was better. Going chronologically, it was pretty fun.
There you go.
Darren's been doing Division, that game, and
Math problem. Pretty exciting guy, huh? Catch the
name of it? Is it Division? I don't know.
I know what it is.
I do multiplication.
I think of the other Jason's like Parkview.
Jason,
I'm just waiting for Barnes & Noble to open. I can go back.
All right, who else?
We've been doing all the podcasting stuff like once every 2 weeks. Since we used to get together, we've been doing it over YouTube and doing live streams there. I also
awesome.
binge watched Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix.
I hear it's good.
It's fantastic. It's dark as hell. It's great.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely. And
is it up there with Tiger King or what?
That's what I did. I binged Tiger King.
I won't watch that.
I've also 2 days.
Yeah, don't expect a review from me on that.
Also decided to start an Indiana Jones collection.
Oh, nice. Like figures or just
like you don't have enough.
Like I don't have enough. Exactly, Robert. No, it's figures, vintage figures. I've got almost every Raiders figure. I've got every Temple figure. Starting to get the play sets and stuff. I'm missing one play set and then I'm done. So
that's pretty cool.
Wow. I set my mind to it and I just went for it. So
awesome.
It took 3 weeks. So now I need
3 weeks. 3 weeks in a quarter of your bank account.
That's really
well. We're lucky enough that my wife and I both have been able to work from home. So,
nice.
and I decided to sell my Hot Toys, a lot of my Hot Toys and stuff to pay for.
Is that why you're not getting that Boba Fett?
I've already got Boba Fett, so no, I'm keeping Boba Fett's. I'm not getting any new ones. If I've already got a Boba Fett, I don't need another. So
he's on the Fett about that.
I got rid of the Marvel Universe ones.
Nice.
Need no Marvel Universe.
Jason, your puns are killing me.
Nobody missed those.
He's punny. It's very punny.
So funny.
What have you been doing? What have you been doing, Nolan?
Well, me, working from home, catching up on a lot of comics,
getting new jobs.
Yeah, I'm at 4 jobs now. I got rid of one, so hey, look at that. Yeah, just staying busy, binge watching what I can. Last thing I think was Tiger King.
So floor jobs, huh?
4.
Floor jobs.
Better than me jobs.
Hey, he's juggling floor, but I'm juggling threes.
Better than Z jobs.
I'm curious for the other Jason. What about you, man?
Well, I'm doing
no. After the other Jason, we'll go to this Jason.
Honestly, man, I've been buying a lot of toys.
Oh, awesome.
Adrian knows that. I don't think really much has changed. The convention thing's a drag because, you know what I mean? Like Emerald City already got canceled. That's passed. The Crypticon we go to, Star Wars is on the line. And then due to rescheduling of conventions, there's other conventions we won't go to now because they've rescheduled to the same week as another con we go to. So really, man, I've been buying toys. I told you about the online auction they did, I think a week or so ago, where Daniel Logan was selling off his collection.
I bought a few of those pieces.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I got 3 pieces from him.
You don't recognize his name? I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
It's not that Baby Love Lisa, so.
Yeah, I know. No, I got this from him and a couple other things. Everything.
Not Nathan Dill.
No, God, that guy bought everything. Right. And trust me when I say that whenever the stuff showed up, it was not dead mint. It was all squished.
I know. I actually I bought one of the EFX helmets that they were selling.
Yeah. Oh, damn, nice.
With all the autographs, and the shitty part.
Where'd you buy it from? Where were you shopping?
Young Boba Fett.
Our neighbor.
Yeah.
Next door neighbor was signing stuff.
The Daniel Logan, the one that played the kid Boba Fett in the Attack of the Clones. He went on Facebook Live for like a whole week, hours at a time. He has a massive collection, which is really just a bunch of free stuff they sent him throughout the years.
Nice.
And he's selling it. So, and I got quite a bit from that, but I bought the helmet from StarWarsStore.com up over in Oregon.
That's an awesome store.
The box I got was less than awesome because it was a little crushed on one side, and I knew the internal box, there wasn't much room between the shipper box and that. So there is a little bit of damage to the actual the box itself inside, so that kind of sucked.
Oh,
but other than that, like everything inside was perfectly good. But
those things were super expensive, man.
Yeah, they are, but I know that they're going to be worth it in the long run.
I just went with this one.
Is that the
series? Yeah.
So I saw a side-by-side comparison to the EFX one and that one, and that's a really good one, man, for a fraction of the price.
Yeah.
I think internally that thing looks better than the EFX one.
Yeah, it's actually got the padding and all that. And a friend of mine today made a sound card to put inside of it, and it just adheses to the side, and it's got all of Boba Fett's lines recorded.
That's pretty cool. So now it's just, honestly, man, I've just been buying toys. I don't have any room for any of this shit anymore. I haven't had room in a while.
Nice.
I know that feeling.
It's pretty bad. Well, it sucks because I'll come across something that's like, oh, this is really badass, and I can't even display it because I have nowhere to put it.
Well, I mean, I see Adrian's collection over there behind her. I mean, she has a pretty awesome collection back there.
What the? That looks like my shit.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. The loft is overrun with just autographs and
this is just one wall.
Yeah, no, it's really ridiculous, but
the struggle is real.
The struggle is real. Yeah.
For
There's a
space.
pandemic, and I'm worried about where I'm going to put all my toys.
First world problems.
Crystal would be very disappointed in me. All of my Voltron stuff is in storage now.
I know. When you told me that, it made me cry.
I know. It's almost on the chopping block to go too. So.
Oh well, you better let me know.
I will.
It was the coffin of doom for that Voltron stuff, wasn't it?
It's all boxed. Most of it's boxed too. So it's all the Doom tank and the coffins and all of that. So I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'm never selling anything. I'd rather just talk about how much it's worth if I were to sell it.
Yes.
Darren's been doing Macari, like he sold a game controller because of the need for it, at a normal price. He didn't upsell it, but we went to Target today and there were no game controllers. So we're like, oh, that was a good move to try to sell an extra game controller.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, why not?
Not bad.
All right. Well,
hey, I got to ask Scott something real quick.
Okay.
You said you got 3 things from that auction?
Yes.
What were the other 2? I just want to see if you got me on something I was trying to get.
Most of it I already had, so I wasn't really aiming for a lot of it. But I picked up, just for the first thing I picked up was a Black Series Obi-Wan, just because I wanted one to tear open. And whenever it came in, it was in tear open condition. And then I got little Jedi Anakin from the Phantom Menace vintage collection figure. And that one came in spotless, so that went on my wall.
All my other stuff came in good, but like you were talking about the whole dead mint thing, a lot of those boxes, they're not mint like I would expect.
No.
Like when you're talking about case fresh. So
especially whenever his prices were great. Honestly, his prices were really good. But whenever he's advertising something as dead mint to go on your collection, you're kind of expecting him to take a little bit of care with it. And whenever I got it, there was, especially the Obi-Wan didn't even have any filling in the box. It was just thrown in the box and mailed. I'm like,
oh wow,
yeah, it's gonna come in messed up.
Plus, I wanted to make sure that you got everything because they actually sent me an item I didn't win. So.
Oh wait, no, I mean, yeah, no, I.
Well, yeah, but in lieu of that, I also didn't get something that I won. So I'm trying to figure out.
Oh crap.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Oh man.
Somebody else is having this same discussion somewhere.
Right?
Yeah, I got this Black Series figure I don't even want.
I'll take it.
Who was it?
I forgot.
He left.
I'm ready.
Just
Just
grab
let
it
me
off
know.
the table.
I'm here. I'm ready to go. What is it?
Hold on. Claim number.
Oh, damn.
Oh, the red.
I'd buy that. I don't have that one.
The problem is I didn't win it, so I told them, hey, I got this, but I didn't get this. So I'm giving them a couple weeks to figure it out because they're such a mess.
Yeah, it's not so much as they were a mess. It's just that they took on way too much, and there's only like 4 of them running the thing.
Yeah.
It was way out of hand.
It was like a big cash grab. It felt like.
Yeah.
They had to have made that between their EFX helmets they sold and all that stuff online. Probably close to $100,000 in that week,
if not more.
And the wheel.
What's that?
And the wheel spins.
Oh, and the wheel spins.
Those were going off.
I tried to get in on one of those, but I was like, nah, it's okay.
I went in for a couple and I didn't win.
Was it Star Wars?
Daniel Logan wanted a new Porsche.
Yeah. Oh, guys, we have somebody signing off right now, so I want to say bye to Noble. Thank you for joining us.
Bye, Noble.
Thanks, Noble.
Have a good night.
Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Thanks for inviting me. And hopefully we get another couple of years to Pastrami Nation.
Have a Noble night.
Yeah.
And expect some more Funko unboxings and some more reviews and some more reactions, some video game stuff and some movie stuff. Guys, I hope you guys all stay safe during this pandemic as well.
You too, buddy.
All right, take care, man.
You too.
Bye.
All right, guys.
Stay safe.
All right, well, with Noble leaving, that's a good segue. I'm taking it. I'm taking the segue, guys.
Get out of Daniel Logan's house.
Yes. Dead mint.
I'm going to mute everybody, jump to the next topic, and it's very
so insulted.
It goes with what we were talking about anyway, but let's go ahead and talk about Star Trek versus Star Wars. What franchise is doing better right now in 2020, guys?
Oh,
I'm going to unmute everybody right now. All right, you're ready to go.
Ready?
Fire away.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Next.
Star Wars.
Hi, you were muted, Jason. Nobody heard you but me.
Jason, what'd you say?
What?
What'd you say? Star Wars or Star Trek?
You really want to know what I said?
Yes.
I said fuck Star Trek.
Yes. I love it.
Well, and
honestly,
Denton hates Star Wars, so I'm interested to see what he says.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what is this theme when the last like 4 years or whatever we have to choose between two evils? What the hell is this nonsense?
It's not 4 years, man. This is eternity. Ever since Star Wars came about, it's been one versus the other, and that sucks because I love both. Honestly, I truly do.
Get
out.
No, but all right. It was good seeing you all.
My point is that you have to choose between two evils. Like now you're forcing me to do that. You guys, you're just baiting me to talk a bunch of trash about Star Wars. That's all you're doing.
It's okay. Your talk about your anti-Star Wars talk is invalid anyway. That's okay.
Mandalorian.
Whatever. I actually like Star Wars, but I'm just rolling with it now.
That's cool.
Lies.
The movies are hot trash, though.
Hey, you know what was hot trash? What was it? The second one? Which one was that?
Oh God!
The second one.
The
was
Last Jedi.
No, the
Last Jedi.
Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, any Star Trek character in the universe is better than the Rose character because she fucking sucked. Like she was horrible. Like, oh my goodness.
There is one real
The
dark
William
side to that
Shatner
movie.
Kirk is better than her.
Rose Tico was just mishandled. That's all it is. It's her character had no real consequence in that movie. But
I feel like the last
movie.
couple of Star Wars movies has been mishandled.
I would argue that
That's
all
an
of them
opinion.
have been mishandled. I don't know.
So
Yeah, maybe.
to
I
make
don't know.
For Star
I like
Trek,
the
up for
Emperor
the
and
bad
Last.
movies,
for Star Wars, what is the lowest rung worst character for Star Trek?
Star Trek?
Star
All
Trek.
the red uniforms.
Kess in Star Trek Voyager.
They're perfect, actually.
Star Trek Voyager, Kess, that character was awful, and so awful so they got rid of her in the at the end of the first season.
So we
That's
do
fair.
it.
Damn.
Anybody watch Picard, Discovery, the new
Yes.
Star Trek's going on?
Yes.
Yes,
No.
all of it.
All of it. Yeah. All of it.
I tried watching
We couldn't
Picard.
get into it.
Oh wow! I'm kind of shocked
Picard.
by that.
I was hooked with Picard at the end of the first episode. Whenever you think you've got this main character, and then they go and kill that character, and I'm like, okay, now what? But I mean, I was hooked, and I really enjoyed it. So by the end of it, I was really messed with.
The new season of Clone Wars.
Oh, I heard.
That it redeemed episodes 1, 2, and 3 for me.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It did.
Yeah. 100%.
See, and I liked episodes 1, 2, and 3. Like,
And we were rewatching Rebels as the new Clone Wars was going.
Love it.
It was so interesting to see how closely intertwined the two actually were.
Yes. Yeah, Dave Filoni, especially after
Episodes
seeing
1, 2, and 3, we wouldn't have Dave Filoni.
That's right. Did you guys watch the new interview with Dave Filoni that
Yes,
was on
I
that?
did. I did. Robert did, and I did.
Oh my God! It's the man lives, breathes, eats Star Wars. He
Yes.
needs to be in charge of everything.
Yes.
Just go ahead and give him the keys to the castle and let him do
Are
his
you-
thing.
Are you talking about that episode they just ran on Disney Plus, the documentary they started?
Yes. The latest episode where he just starts talking and everybody at the table turns and just stares at him in awe.
Yeah.
You know, Kathleen Kennedy, who I have mad respect for Kathleen Kennedy and her history in movies. Okay, I really do. Without her, we wouldn't have some of the most iconic movies out there. But whenever she turns around and starts talking and cutting off Dave Filoni, I'm like, stop. Just let him talk. You don't let him do the thing.
The adults are speaking.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know what? Let's go box by box. I really want to see what everybody thinks. Star Trek, Star Wars, who's doing better right now? Starting at the very top, Dim Sum Hottie.
Star Wars. I don't hate Star Trek at all. I don't hate it, but I most definitely won't watch it. I was forced to watch a little bit of it growing up because it's what my dad watched, and it was on the TV. But I won't seek any Star Trek out, and it's Star Wars all the way.
There we go. Well, we're next to
Couldn't
the
tell by
box.
the
We get Star
background.
Wars.
for me, absolutely Star Wars. although the newer Star Treks with the Chris Pine, those series, I
You
like
mean
those.
Star Wars
They
Trek?
actually made Star Trek pretty exciting, you know. But Star Wars all the
Star
way.
Wars Trek. It's Star Wars Trek, yeah.
Q, what about you?
Star Wars.
Thank you.
By far.
Yes.
I haven't been keeping track with Star Trek at all, really, but the last episode of Clone Wars, the very end where Ahsoka was standing in front of the graves, that scene has gotten me really hard 3 times. It teared me up every time I seen that scene. It was really good.
It's powerful.
See, there you go. Good justification there, man.
Yes.
We're gonna go to our buddies, the line breakers, Denton and David.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Star Wars, Star Trek.
Man, I'm one of those freaks that like both equally. I just love it all. I can't watch enough science fiction to get a fill. But I will say that it's getting worse. Like the level, I think, of production. I think that the newest Star Trek from the newest like movies they made are better than the new Star Wars movies. I do think that. I feel like the cast, just like everything that they did with Star Trek, worked better. It was new and different, but they didn't take away anything from the past, and they didn't fuck up any continuity, you know. And I think that it was really well done. A whole new generation of people could like jump on board with Star Trek with the movies that they've done. And
I agree with you on that kind of.
yeah, oh my God, Jason, is that you?
As far as being better, like you look at the newest 3 Star Wars movies based as opposed to the new Star Trek ones, and those were more well done. Whereas I feel like those Star Wars ones were trying to like fit some sort of agenda in each one.
Right, and then Star Trek was kind of just like it was a remake, but not because it was like one of those things, time travel, you know, bullshit things.
Yeah.
But having like the way they did it didn't take away the fandom of anything that happened before, because it was just some, you know, change in the universe, and now it goes on a different timeline and it's all there. I like that.
Reality.
Same thing with I'm gonna tie it in because I was talking with Denton earlier. The same way the new X-Men redid their remake, that's kind of how Star Trek was redone, and it's just a brilliant mechanic to try to reset a universe. So I like it.
So then, am I hearing David and Denton both like Star Trek more?
No. I don't like Star Trek at all. My vote, I'm just going to write in, since you're going to force me to choose between 2 evils, I'm going to write in Spaceballs.
Okay. There you go. Someone had to do it, I guess.
The Schwartz is
Anyone that doesn't know about Dust, the YouTube Dust channel with all these like short sci-fi things, they have made better content than any movie that has come out. They have some great stuff. You check it out if you like sci-fi. Dust
Check that out
on YouTube. Amazing.
Next up is Laura. Star Wars or Star Trek? What's doing better?
I'll vote for Darren, Star Wars.
There we go.
And then I'll be Star Wars too. Although I haven't seen the animated series, he watches that. I know.
Exactly.
But yeah, I love Star Wars. I was a Star Trek person. Next Generation. Come on, I had a crush on Wesley Picard. Wesley Crusher, sorry.
Oh boy.
But that was back 20-some years ago, and I haven't watched Star Wars or Star Trek much.
There we go. Now, what about Kevin?
Well, I truly love both Star Wars and Star Trek, but I have to go with Star Trek here. I think Star Trek is doing better. I honestly feel like Star Wars fatigue is starting to set in with a lot of people. You know, we love Star Wars, we love Star Trek, but I think the average moviegoer is kind of like, another Star Wars movie's coming out, like, cool. But I do think that, but yeah, I think Star Trek is just having a better overall kind of resurgence. And I think Star Wars is, you know, other than like The Mandalorian and of course like Clone Wars and stuff, Yeah, I do honestly feel like Star Trek is doing a bit better right now.
Somebody had to say it, so hey, we appreciate your opinion, man.
Yeah.
Robert and Crystal.
Oh, Star Wars for me. I grew up on Star Trek, but it's all Star Wars. It'll always be Star Wars. And I think Dave Filoni is the one that's going to help bring the franchise to where it needs to be. I really do. His stories, his love for Star Wars is shown. And for the movies that are coming out, like the guy who did the last episode of Mandalorian is going to be up for the next new movie. And I'm so excited about that. Because
that Mandalorian is great.
And he loves Star Wars, so.
Yes.
So my take is it's almost like comparing apples and oranges. Yes, they're both fruit, they're both sci-fi, but Star Trek is primarily about a utopian society, and it is very much a social commentary. When Star Wars tries to throw in those social commentaries, it doesn't work.
True,
Star
very
Wars
much.
is your space Western. The Mandalorian just solidifies that. I mean, it's a Sergio Leone movie done in Star Wars. You know, if you like spaghetti Westerns, you'll love Mandalorian. You can't put it any other way.
Oh, yeah.
You go back and watch the original Star Trek episodes, and the social commentary is just absolutely amazing, and it's a lot deeper than what you would even think. And that's something that is missing in the new Star Trek movies that a lot of people like, because they are Star Trek wars.
And that's where the new Star Trek TV series like Picard and where Discovery are taking off. They're taking up the mantle of having that social commentary, which to me, Picard was especially poignant with its messages. And I know you guys didn't get into it, but the message of xenophobia and whatnot, it was heavy, almost a little too heavy-handed in some parts of Picard, but it was appreciated.
I'm glad someone brought up Discovery. I kind of have a question for everybody on the same topic. That production value for a TV show is pretty good, right? Did everyone agree on that, or is it just me?
No, 100%.
Like, that was amazing. They did a lot with what they had, and I was really impressed. A lot of sci-fi shows struggle with that more than anything else. They can have the best story and the best writing, but they don't have the budget to produce what they want, visually. But I feel Discovery did a really good job of getting best of both worlds.
Good points. Very good. I need to watch. I need to get into Star Trek. Me and Robert have talked about this for years. One day, Robert. I mean, I'd say when I'm not busy.
When you watch it as a social commentary and not so much as a sci-fi adventure.
Right. And you told me this years ago, and I still haven't done it. I will eventually. The next one should be a sure answer, but Jason?
Yes.
Star Trek, 100%.
Oh, there we go.
So, no, but honestly, man, I've never been a really big Star Trek fan. Like, growing up as a kid and everything, it was always Star Wars toys and things like that. So, but I think the new movies, the new trilogy, sucks for the most part. I think the spin-off films are better, like Rogue One, Solo. I like those better.
Yes.
I think what happened was when Episode 7 came out, since we hadn't had any Star Wars in a long time, I felt like I had to like it, I guess, maybe. Because
that's how I felt about the Attack of the Clones.
We haven't had it in so long. It's like, oh shit, this is great. This is amazing. But then like Rogue One comes out, Solo comes out, and then obviously the Mandalorian is like the Star Wars messiah right now, man. Like, for me, it's it's like they, as far as I'm concerned, they could have just never made the last 3 movies, and I'd be content with spin-offs and the Mandalorian, honestly.
Definitely.
I think I agree
concur,
on that.
yes.
Let's go ahead and jump to Eddie.
Well, I'm a way back fan. I was a fan of Star Wars back in '77 when it first came out, and I also remember coming home from school and watching Star Trek. Now, the difference between the two of them was Star Trek I'd watch a weekly episode, so I got intertwined with watching that every day I got home from school. So I got used to watching Star Trek. Star Wars, you'd have to wait a couple of years for the next movie to come out. But the 3 first Star Wars that came out, they were awesome. They were great. Then the next 3 came out. I didn't see much of Next Generation. That's where I kind of got lost with Star Trek until these last 3 films came out. I thought they were great. I thought those last 3 films were great of Star Trek, while the last Star Wars movies failed, except for Rogue One. I really enjoyed that one. The last 3 movies kind of like didn't do it for me. But Mandalorian, with Barbara watching over it, that was their saving face. That was their saving grace as far as an excellent production. They have different directors, but they kept in the same line. And that was a good analogy that I don't know who said it about the spaghetti western, but yeah, that's exactly what it was. It kept my interest going, and it was really good. And Solo sucked, but I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see Kenobi. I just saw the trailer for Kenobi, and it looks like Disney is going in the right direction.
There's a trailer?
It's fan made.
I
think it's a fan made trailer. Sorry, buddy.
They got Eddie.
They got you, Eduardo.
I just saw it today. Actually, you sent it to. All right. Well, I'm still a big fan of Star Wars, although the last 3 movies didn't do it for me. But Mandalorian hooked me in.
Agreed. Yeah.
They had a big Mandalorian announcement the other day.
Yeah.
Is that what Boba Fett?
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Boba Fett's going to be in season 2.
Yeah, so now I feel ripped off because I bought this helmet that's supposedly signed by everybody that's ever played him. And now Tamora Morrison's going to play him, and his autograph's not on the fucking thing.
Guess you got to send it to him.
You know, he just has to go to a con he'll be at like next year.
That guy's like hard to get, dude. I got his autograph, last year, Adrian?
Yeah, he's
on
really
a couple
nice,
things,
though.
and
You
I
got a
wish
video
I
of
had
him
gotten
singing
more.
too.
I got it about 10 years ago. He was at Comic-Con about 10 years ago, and that was cool. But, yeah, man, otherwise it's hard to find him.
Yeah, I wish I had gotten more.
I'm also excited to seeing Robert Rodriguez direct one of the Mandalorians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you're next, Woodring.
Rodriguez?
Good.
Star Wars, Star Trek, man.
Well, I agree with Jason Smith and David McKean on their points of view about it. I thought the newer Star Treks were better. And then, like, these newer Star Wars, I mean, I like the cinematography and all that, but just, like, the stories, and I'm just like, all right. I like the 4, 5, and 6 way better. I mean, you can't beat the originals at all.
Right?
Agreed.
You know? So, it's just...
They tried.
Jar Jar just needs to die.
Misa Jar Jar.
Yeah.
We had to hear
He
it.
can take Rose with him.
Fucked it all up with that guy.
All right, Paulo, what about you?
So I agree with the earlier statement that Star Wars and Star Trek is like apples and oranges, but as for which one's doing better currently, you don't see any Star Trek video games.
Yeah,
Good point. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. AJ?
I'd probably have to go with Star Wars, even though probably things like Expanse have really caught my attention more than either one of them.
Oh, okay.
Not bad.
Interesting.
A lot of new things have
Good
kinda
series.
come and taken.
And, well, I mean, last but not least is Scott Kruger.
Yeah. I do believe that Star Wars is doing better. I did enjoy the last 3 movies. Sorry, I think that The Last Jedi is far better than The Force Awakens, and far better than anything we got in the prequels.
Definitely.
And I'm also one that I think that The Phantom Menace is the best of all 3 prequels because it's the most well thought out of the 3 prequels.
Yes, I agree with you on that.
But I grew up. What was that? I'm sorry, I thought I heard a voice. I grew up watching both Star Trek and Star Wars. I remember coming home from school in 1982 and watching Star Trek on my little black and white TV. So I have a deep love of all of it, and I've seen every Star Trek. But as far as they're right, comparing apples and oranges. You've got a science fantasy versus pure science fiction, and for me, the science fantasy, it just kind of it encapsulates all of the the Knights of the Round Table feel, you've got your dragons and your evil people, and it's instead of being the social commentary, it is a fantasy set in space, and it just for me that always worked for me better.
Yes,
there we go.
Agreed.
I think that was a pretty good and healthy discussion of it. I expected just a lot of like Star Wars. So I really appreciate all the thought that went into that. I would like to take a minute and let everybody know about the giveaways that we have for this podcast. So whether you're watching this on YouTube, social media, listening to it on SoundCloud, leave a comment wherever you're seeing this or listening to this, and you'll be entered to win one of 4 different prizes. One of those prizes is a Star Wars prize pack, courtesy of Robert, Crystal, and Q. And they have some awesome stuff. They have a Star Wars black figure, Off-World Jawa. They have, it's fading out. Oh,
we're trying to get it.
I just see the Falcon.
Yeah.
They went into hyperspace.
They went into hyperspace. We can't see them. But it's a print that Robert actually did.
Let's see if we can get this to show.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
There we go. A print
There's
that he
some
did
of it
right there. And that is an awesome print. I actually have that print.
I know that print.
Let me go down there and I can show them.
Yeah, Q doesn't have his fancy background going.
And then there's also a Star Wars black figure, of course, and a Star Wars mask, COVID kind of mask. So thank you guys for that.
Yes, thank you very much.
One person will win that. One person will win a Venom blank sketch cover by Jason Smith, which we posted up the picture of.
You did a Venom, Jason?
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah, there we go.
Not bad.
It's really good. Yeah, you knocked it out the park. And then 2 lucky winners will win a Pastrami Nation meal from Apollo Burger.
Apollo.
I don't want to cut anyone off. We want to donate something too.
You still
Same
haven't
sandwich
eaten
you
that
had an
yet?
hour ago?
Damn, that thing's probably curdled by now.
That's it. That's the Pastrami Nation. But we don't just have 2. We have 3.
Oh,
wow.
There we go.
Pastrami Nation meals. It comes with the Pastrami Nation sandwich, and it comes with 3 the fries as well.
There we
go.
Wow.
Oh, is that a Master Replica's Force Effects Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight lightsaber?
Yeah, we want to donate this to the giveaway or to the raffle, whatever.
Whoa.
Wow.
So somebody will win that as well. That's
wow.
I'm entering that. Yeah.
Damn it! Why am I in this podcast and not listening to it?
I thought the reason why you guys invited me is so I couldn't win anything.
Disqualified?
Are we disqualified?
You are. Yeah.
Yes, you are. By being on screen, you are disqualified.
Invited me.
Sorry, I gotta go.
All you have to do is leave a comment, guys. And you have until Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, I'm going to leave some comments, all right.
Yeah, comments on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Tout.
No.
Wait,
SoundCloud.
Aaron's not on here, so he can comment.
True, he is not on here.
MySpace.
Yeah.
Top 16.
So we have
top 5.
Farmers only.
Top 5.
FarmersOnly.com. Yeah.
Oh, there's a picture of the print.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Q showing a picture of the print right now.
This is the way.
Look at that.
This is the way.
So, guys, just leave a comment. That's all you have to do. Just like we always do. We'll pick somebody. We'll pick our winners at random Wednesday. Thank you to everybody who donated, of course.
Yes.
We really appreciate it, and we appreciate everybody tuning in and either watching this or listening to this. We love to talk about pop culture, and I know everybody on the screen right now has the same love. Whether it's in video games and gaming and comic books, conventions, movies, we all share that love of pop culture. So thank you once again for being a part of the Pastrami Nation family. We look forward to doing more with all of you. Maybe we can do another mega podcast. Maybe we can break into more other podcasts. But I want this to be the beginning and not like one of those family reunions where you see everybody every 10 years. So, let's aim for that.
10 years later, Uncle Phil's dead.
Nolan, if I could say happy anniversary to Friday the 13th franchise. It's 10 years, or 40 years. 40 years yesterday. So
there we go. Yeah, that's true. I bought a hat that was for the anniversary too. It was a Jason hat.
You showed me that hat.
That's
I didn't know it was yours though. You didn't tell me that.
I sent a picture to you and Denton. Yeah.
You just sent me a picture of a hat.
Oh, I should have had the link in it. All right, guys. Well, I will go ahead and sign off. I want to thank everybody for joining us today on our first ever mega podcast. As always, join Pastrami Nation on social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. We try to be everywhere. Not Tout, not MySpace, not all the other stuff that Jason says. Not any of that. So, signing off. This is Nolan Smith.
Jason Smith.
And I would try to go box by box, but it'd be madness. So, signing off. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.
Thanks for having us.
Have a great night. Love you guys. Don't forget your Irish car bombs.
Yes. Don't forget to pay your invoice.